everyone, this is me Sadia here and I'm doing your year 2020 reading. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. I will be pulling out two cards from each deck over here. This is going to tell us about the general energies coming up for the sign of Aquarius. This is going to talk about your love life. This is going to talk about your work life. Then I will be adding different cards from oracle decks to see what are the oracle messages coming up for you for this year time. We will be also checking out some colors for you for this year, which could be lucky for you. Plus, we will be checking out the months, which could be significant for you this year as well. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Let's see what's coming up for the sign of Aquarius. This is the last sign I'm doing this time. So I'm going to start with the general energies coming up for the sign of Aquarius this year of 2020. While I'm shuffling the cards, let me remind you it is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so just pick whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. For a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also book your personalized yearly reading to check, to get further details on that. You can check the description box. And this reading is going to be available till the end of January. So if you want to get your reading booked, check the description box and get it done before January ends. So let's begin. What are the general energies coming up for the sign of Aquarius this year? Let's see. What is going to be your primary focus this year? Justice, Pair of Earth, Two of Swords. Underneath the deck, you do have the Page of Swords. I feel like, there will be certain court cases that you might be facing, that you might have already going on right now in your life. But I feel like, those court cases has something to do with your love life. There is something connected with your love life around, around those court cases. It doesn't have to be a court case. It could be it could be just as little as, bring an argument around your love life as well for some of you. But I am picking up like court cases stronger than the arguments. But I feel like, let's see more cards. You do have Six of Cups, you do have Three of Swords, you do have Seven of Swords, you do have the Hermit. It's the primary focus for you this year is going to be definitely around some issues that you are feeling, that you are dealing with right now in your life. Those issues could be regarding those issues could be regarding your love life or your home life. For some of you, it could be like you might be fighting for you might be fighting a court case for the what we call it, what we call it, custody. Yeah, custody of your kids as well. That is coming up again. It could be a court case around the, around your house as well. For some of you, it could be just that as well. But I feel like it's not gonna. Let's take one more card from the top of the deck, because I feel like, it's gonna take time to end this court case, whatever it is. But yeah, it's gonna continue. It's you are going to have a lot going on in your, if it applies to your, and it doesn't matter which area it applies to, whichever it is related to, you are going to have a lot of stresses coming up for you this year, because you are going to be consumed by these court cases or arguments, or you would be picking up fights with the people around you as well. You will be missing old times, because you really want to get free from these stresses, these not so happy times that you are having. You will be missing good old times, and you will be waiting for some sort of, you will be waiting on for some sort of a savior to save you, to rescue you from the situation. I feel like, for some of you, I feel like, whatever the situation is, you cannot do much about it. Like, whatever it is, but if it's a court case, you cannot do much about it. You have to wait for the verdict to come out. But it's like, instead of getting upset, instead of getting unhappy, instead of getting depressed because of the situation, I would suggest you to get yourself busy doing something productive. Because I feel like, whatever that is happening, it has, you don't have any control over the situations that you will be facing in I don't know which area it applies to. For some of you, it could be a divorce case, it could be a custody of your kids case, it could be a case around your house, it could be it could be the case around the what we call it, like the inheritance for some of you as well. But whatever it is, I feel like it's something that is out of your control. So instead of getting stressed about it, try to let it be. Like, whatever it is, let it be. You can also use scripting to get done with this situation, to let the situation work out in your favor. You can use scripting for that. If you want my assistance and helping you get the script, helping you with the scripting to make things happen for you easily and to make things work out for you in your favor, you can reach out to me for that. But you can also check out the scripting techniques available online. But I don't know how do they work, but they definitely do work for sure. But in this situation, I would suggest you to get my scripting technique done. But all the offers, or all the services that I offer are paid. So if you are willing to pay only, then reach out to me. You can check the description box for the scripting technique that I offer. If you are willing to pay, you can reach out to me. But other than that, if you don't want to pay, you can definitely check out the scripting techniques available to make things work in your favor. So let's see what is coming up for your love life. You have King of Cups and Five of Swords. Underneath the deck, you do have the Queen of Wands. Underneath that, the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. For some of you, I feel like the court case that I mentioned, it could be a divorce case that you might be fighting. You really want to get free from a relationship. So you could pursue a new relationship with certain someone. That that new person could be somebody that you already know. If not, then this person is going to come into your life who is going to bring you stability by helping you become stable. Like, I feel like this person is going to be making you independent. This person is going to help you follow your passion. This person is going to be somebody who might be somebody that you would be working with as well. And this person is going to bring you back the happiness that you are wishing and hoping to have in your life. Let's take some clarifiers. For some of you, the person that you are going to be dealing with, it could be them dealing with a court case. Maybe they are trying to get themselves free from a relationship before they could commit to you as well. So just pick however it is resonating with you in your situation. But that's what I'm picking up. For some of you, this person could help you come out of this relationship as well, or it could be like you helping them to come out of a relationship. Maybe you could be the counselor, or they could be the counselor as well. Maybe you have been visiting them for guidance, and that's how you are going to get to know this person more, and that's how you're gonna get that's how you're gonna come closer to each other. And this person could be a lawyer too. For some of you, this could be the if you are fighting some sort of a court case, I feel like maybe for some of you, this person could be the lawyer who is going to help you get free from this whatever it is that you are dealing with right now in your life. So yeah, let's take cards for your work life. Let's see what's coming up for your work life this year. Six of Swords, pair up with Ten of Cups. Underneath the deck, you do have Seven of Wands. Underneath that, you do have King of Swords. Underneath that, Ace of Cups. I feel like, for some of you, you might be traveling away from a certain situation, a person, a relationship. You might have to leave a country, state, house that you might be living in to walk away from something which is not serving you any good, something that you need to leave behind. I feel like, it's more of a connection. It's more of a person. It's more of a connection that you have to leave behind because that person is no good for you. That person, that relationship is no good for you, and you really have to walk away from this person to get the happiness that you are seeking right now. And I feel like, like I said, there is going to be somebody in your love life who is going to help you get stable in terms of finances. Um, let's see. You might be traveling to start, to start something new after coming out of this situation, after coming out of this, court case or whatever it is that you would be dealing with, and you are going to start something new with the person that you love. That has been coming up for many signs. I feel like, it has been showing up that you might be working with your partner, and I feel like, that same is coming up for you as well. Like, you might be starting something new with the person that you are going to be with after coming out of this, whatever it is, the court case or a bad relationship, whatever it is. After coming out of it, you are going to start something new in your work life as well. But I do see you traveling. There will be travel involved in this situation. It doesn't have to be, overseas travel, but I feel like, there will be travel of some sort that you would be having, that you would be, you might be, shifting to another state or a country, or you might be changing your location to start working at a new place, to start a new life, I would say, after coming out of the situation that you are going to be dealing with right now in your life or in the year 2020. Let's see who this person would be. Let's see what we can get from for the person that you would be dealing with in your life. Let's see if it comes it shows your energy or the energy of the person that you are dealing with. Let's find out. For some of you it could be showing, the energies could come reverse, so maybe it's you that shows up in this card's energy. Somebody bold, attractive, colored hair, sunny nature, uplifting, caring. I feel like, this could be the energy of the person that will help you to come out of the stress. It can be, it is written that it would be a woman who is bold, but it can be man for those of you who are, women watching it. If you are, if you are not into, the same sex thing. So I feel like, you will be having somebody, or if it's not somebody that you are getting, in a relationship with, this person could be the lawyer, or this person could be the one who is going to take you out of this, chaos that you would be in 2020. And for some of you, the court case that you are going to come out of, it could have started in, it could have been going on since 2018 for some of you, as I accidentally said that. Or maybe this new person that I'm talking about, this person could be in your life since 2018. So yeah, let's see which 2 months of the year is going to be significant for you this year of 2020. Let's find out. Which 2 months will be significant for you this year? One is July, the other is June. So June, July is going to be significant. Number 6 and 7 could be significant for you for this year. Let's pull out cards for your for further guidance on your love life. Let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle cards has to add to it. Just go with the flow in your love life, because with the general energies that showed up for you, I feel like, take the decisions that you have to take, because I feel like maybe your indecisiveness is creating more of chaos in your life right now. You really need to decide on certain things as well to come out of the the unhappy situation. Past life relationship playfulness. You have known each other before. Like I said, maybe for some of you, you have known this person who is helping you to come out of a bad situation in your life for quite some time now. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have to spirit of fun to shine. So this person is definitely going to bring you back to life in terms of your this person is going to add happiness back into your life. Let's see what else do we have coming up for you for this year overall. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? That's what you need to understand. I feel like you really have to make boundaries in terms of how I'm picking up two scenarios here. If you really want this new person to be your just friends, keep it to just friends. Like, know where you want this person or this relationship to be. Like, if you really don't want this relationship to turn out to be something, something significant for you, I would suggest you to maintain the boundaries. I would suggest you to let this person know in the beginning stages too that this is what you are looking for, and this is this is if they are helping you in this situation, they should not start expecting something physical with you. That's one thing for sure. The other thing is like, for some of you, you really have to maintain a boundary. Like, to have, like, it's, for some people, like the Pisceans usually, or, Piscean Scorpions, usually it happens with the water signs that they don't, set boundaries in terms of their relationships. And what happens is that the person starts taking them for granted. So you really have to set a boundary, like, have that, a boundary for yourself. Don't allow anyone to take you for granted. If you feel like, somebody is crossing the limits in, treating you bad, or in not treating you well, I would suggest you to kind of know that this is your boundary, and if somebody is treating you out of that, you should kind of you should just take a step back from that relationship, that situation. You really need to understand that, because I feel like for some of you, you might have been getting I'm picking up negative energy. Maybe for some of you, you might have been in a toxic relationship where you allowed the other person to treat you bad, and you really need to know your worth to come out of it, or to maintain that healthy boundary. You need to know your worth, because maybe the person that you might have been with, you allowed that person to cross the boundary limits. So just be mindful of that. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on the path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So it's going to be good for you if if you are coming out of a bad relationship. I feel like it will be it will be better if you take one step at a time. Like, don't rush into a new relationship just now. Take one step at a time, because you really need to heal first. So yeah. Plus, don't let another person to take advantage of your your situation right now, because maybe you are that sensitive soul right now who needs love, and the other person can take advantage of your weakness right now. So don't let that happen to you. Again, set the boundary line. You do have the magic coming up. So make a wish, receive a miracle. Oh, sorry, believe in a miracle, and magic surrounds you. um I feel like, if you have been stuck in a bad relationship for quite some time, it's going to be very hard for you to start believing back in the magic of love, and the magic that exist, like, in general as well. So it's time for you to start believing in the magic, start believing in the miracles, start believing in the good things, start believing in the happy relationships, start believing in the friendships. Like, just change, like I said, heal yourself. So you start looking at the life from a positive perspective, instead of having negative beliefs around different areas of your life. Start thinking positive, start thinking start thinking in a playful manner, like, believe in the fairy tales, believe in the magical stories, believe in the love stories, and let that belief kind of become your new reality. So let's take two cards from the color cards. Let's see what do we have for you for this year. Which two colors could be lucky for you this year? Let's see. I would definitely suggest you to love yourself first, because you really need that. Seeing the energies coming up, I'm sure those of you who can relate to the story that I talked about, I feel like you really need to understand that you deserve love, and you really have to value yourself, love yourself first, and yeah, be a strong woman or be a strong man. You do have red, and then you do have mauve. Number 2 and number 43 could be significant for you as well. Free yourself from pain. That's exactly what you need to do. And then enjoy clear hearing. The hearing is, making me, it's taking me back to the court case that I talk about. But it's not that hearing, but still, for some of you, you might be, you might be dealing with a court case this year for sure. So, yeah, I would suggest you to be very clear in terms of what you are expecting of a relationship, or what you are expecting of anything or any situation. Be clear in your words. Be clear that you make the other person that you are dealing with understand what you want from them. Like, don't leave any room for any sort of misunderstanding there. So just be sure that whatever you are putting out there, the other person is taking exactly what you are trying to say. Don't let them misunderstand you, because there will be chances that people might take you misunderstand you, which will create more pain and more chaos in your life. So try to avoid that. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for the sign of Aquarius this year. If the reading resonates with you, or if it helped you in one way or the other, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.